Hi, Krista. How are you doing this afternoon? I'm sorry, I'm still setting up a couple things and getting the retweets out, so I will happily respond and chat with you. But if I'm spacey for the next minute or two, that's why. How are you doing this afternoon? Kelsey, hello, lovely. How are you doing? I'm super excited for this, and I'm so glad you could join. Grabbing a snack and a blanket. Yes, perfect, perfect. That's exactly what we need for this. Having lunch. What are you eating? We got well, it's called First China. It's a little place around here. I don't know if we got it. We might have got it when you came here. But they do Chinese food. And we got beef lo mein, beef and broccoli, orange chicken, dumplings, spring rolls, egg rolls, the whole shebang. So I was having a blast here. Let's get my VTuber on now that I'm here. I actually need to run. I need to run to the bathroom for 30 seconds and I'll be right back. Yucky, hello. You have always been here. You have supported the fort since the fort existed. Actually, funny enough, Yucky is from back in our streaming days. She's an incredible Let's Player of the highest caliber, despite what she sometimes feels. Incredible content. But above else, she's just a friend. She's been here since way before the Pillow Fort existed, and was a huge inspiration for us when starting, and a great just knowledge bank of resources that really helped us. So big, huge shout out to her. And ooh, chicken adobo. I'm sorry. I get very easily distracted with food because food is delicious. I will be right back. All right, I am back. Never too kind. There's no such thing. I don't believe in that. Oh, here we go. Oh, I have the wrong face on entirely. You'll get to know the VTuber. We have lots of faces, but this one's typically the favorite. Hello guys. Thank you so much for being here. Obviously, we're just waiting. We are officially approved to be co-streamers for the event, so that's exciting. They did give us an overlay, but I don't use a camera, so it did not function with this. So we're just gonna do VTuber over the event. When new trailers play, and admittedly probably for most of the event, I will hide the VTuber and probably try and not talk during events. I probably won't pause too much. We can kind of talk about everything we see afterwards for a little while with those that are here, but I really want to preserve the viewing experience for everybody, so I will do my best to be quiet. Doing trailers, you might hear some audible gasping if I'm excited, but I will do my best not to talk, of course. And then again, a lot of trailers are played back to back, so I will talk when I can. But again, I want you guys to be able to enjoy the true viewing experience, how it was meant to be viewed. And then we can talk in between points, or if they have like a little break with some commercials or whatever, we can mute it until the commercial's over and then resume. But I'm honestly very excited. This was really a cool treat for us, especially on our birthday. So that was fun. And I'm really excited to have everyone here. I love the Summer Game Fest and the Game Awards, mainly because we get to see a lot of cool stuff, particularly in the AAA and AA stuff. So we love our indies. That's not me saying I don't love indies. You know how many we cover. But I got into gaming mostly through like World of Warcraft and Skyrim, and I watched my brother play COD and Gears of War, so I'm more familiar with AAA titles. And the Summer Game Fest does cater to the higher caliber games, so it's always exciting for me because these are like our next gen games that we might see, or big announces. Though I don't know how much we're actually gonna see in terms of that because Xbox has their own showcase, so that's coming up soon too. We'll have to just see. We'll see what's here. But I'm excited. They don't ever usually do too bad of a job. And there's always some games worth checking out and adding to the wish list, if not all of them. So we'll stick with it and see what there is. And thank you, Krista, for the happy birthday. Much appreciated for sure. Hello, Roslyn. How are you? Is it Rosalind or Roslyn? I always want to like lean towards Rosalind, but oh my gosh, Ducky has his hands full of food. Hang on. I keep forgetting it's different on. Oh yeah, that's true. Rosalind. Okay, perfect. Thank you for clarifying. Much appreciated. I know everybody has like different pronunciations, even if they're spelled the same. So I do my best to honor how they say it. Like, ironically, Derek's sister's name is Megan, and she hates when people call her Megan. So usually her brothers will call her Megan to pick on her, or Megan when they want to pick on her. Brotherly love, but I make sure to respect and call her Meg and Megan or Megra, closer to that. But and you're very welcome. A big happy birthday to you, girly. Hope I have. Thank you so much. It's really been a relaxed day. I have not done much today. I woke up, kind of putzed around with Jin. We played for a little bit. I took a nap. He took a nap. Then we played outside. laid in the zero gravity chair. We got Chinese food. Yes. Yeah, yes, it is my birthday. That's why this was kind of extra special. I would not normally be streaming at 5 o'clock on a Friday, if we're being 100% honest. But yeah, cake. So ironically, I don't know. My mom asked me about a cake and what I wanted to make, and I really have been avoiding sugar. Like, oh, it's starting. Like the plague. So I'm probably going for some gluten-free chocolate chip muffins because those sound really good. I also really struggle with cake lately. I have been getting exceedingly sick.
Welcome to the stage.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet for a minute.
Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
It's Jeff.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games? We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this
subtitles.
industry.
I need them
The good
too.
news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours. But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games
anybody
on
to
Steam
stay the full
so
amount.
far this year. 2 of them are considered, big company games. But the other
Hades
8
and Shrouded,
come
fantastic.
from indie, mid-sized teams, or
Helldivers,
solo
very good.
developers. I look at
Dragon's
this
Dogma,
list,
haven't played yet.
it's pretty cool,
Ooh,
right?
Deep
And
Rock
I get
Survivor.
inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators
We need to play Manor
can
Lords.
and will break through. It's a reminder to big companies that they have to treat their developers right, because today
We actually got invited
there
to
are
the
many
campaign and I
paths
hadn't
to
accepted because we were too
sustainability
busy, and
success.
now I regret it.
And that's what makes this industry so great. And you'll see that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend.
Hey,
and get
they're
very
encouraging
excited.
wish lists.
That's how we
Let's
together
go.
can grow the gaming community. And we are going to do that today over the next 2 hours, as we have a lot of games to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games? All right. It all begins right now.
We all love the small ones. Ah, what did I do? Oh no, my keybinds messed with it. Hang on, I can do this. I'm so sorry. I'm ruining everything.
Range. Okay.
Oh my gosh, and then they put an ad up. Oh wait, no, it's not an ad.
Empathy.
Oh, hilarity!
Do this.
Straight. Hey, what game is this anyway?
Let go.
Hey, neat costume. I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Oh, I hope this is co-op.
Who is that?
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing
Oh.
video game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring
Excuse me?
it down. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, right in the eye. And cut fire attack.
Oh, I'm already
A
hyped.
lonely hero, hunting machines all by herself.
Hello, I have friends, you know.
Let's do this!
Right, a friendly hero, hunting with her pals. exploring,
Wow, what is this place?
collecting all the shiny things,
Woo, money!
and making a home.
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw. Woo, that's a big one. Here we go. Down you go. Woo, now you get a snack.
Ooh, you want mustard on that?
Ah, is that the bud? I'm good.
Oh my god. Okay, I have to play this. This is like a must play.
Leave it. Leave it. PlayStation.
Let's go, PlayStation. That's so cool. Oh my
There you
gosh.
go. Wasn't that fun?
Lego
That was
Horizon.
Lego Horizon Adventures coming out later this year
Yeah.
for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
It's a playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now we're going to completely shift the tone to
Yo.
the next game from Torn
Day
Banner
one on
Studios,
PC.
the developers behind
Let's
Chivalry
go.
2. For their next project, they are proud to
Yeah.
announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the first look.
Permadeath? This is just bringing back Phasmo memories. Ooh, probably a content warning here. Definitely a content warning. Language warning. Yeah, I would not play this game. Yes, yes, yes. I could see Sparky, Fook, and you and Joey loving this though. This is going damn. I love you, Kelsey.
Coming this Halloween. Looks really, really intense. All right, to introduce our next game, please
Even
join me in
Jeff said
welcoming
it was
someone
intense.
who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals, like Street Fighter 6 a few
Yeah,
years ago.
I
and of
love
course,
watching
Final
Derek and
Fantasy
Joey
VII
play
Rebirth
those.
last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year, she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
Ooh.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game
World
from a
premiere.
beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like our favorite heroes.
Oh, Harry Potter.
When it comes to
Oh,
Quidditch,
we
we've all wondered,
play
do
tested
I
this.
have what it takes to be the next Quidditch star?
I'm assuming we're allowed to disclose that
To
now.
beat your toughest opponent? To keep your composure in the face of adversity? To chase your dreams at any
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what we play tested though.
cost? To
This
seek
is Quidditch.
glory for your team? No challenge is too great. No dream is too big. So ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion?
Yeah, so this is, I don't want to like speak on it because it's all under NDA, so I'm not going to open my mouth about it, but we play tested it. So that's kind of exciting for us.
That's Harry Potter Quidditch Champions launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC.
That's cool.
Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand
Yes,
new
no,
world.
yes, it is,
hails
Krista.
from a
That's
single
exactly what it
developer,
is.
Gavin Eisenbeis up in
Like
Seattle,
the
who's been
old
making
game
games
Quidditch
all by
World Cup,
himself for
I
a
was
decade.
obsessed with
His
it,
last
and
title,
it is a
Choo
lot
Choo
like that.
Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me this next game
That
a
would be
few
so
months
cool,
ago,
Yucky.
and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends.
Oh, that's a lot of people. Oh, no. We have to play this with Megan and Jacob. I hope it comes to Switch. I can see this being a Discord game night kind of thing. I just hope you can turn the camera shake down. Why would you be going to jail? Okay. Pretty funny. Drugs warning. Yeah, that looks really funny.
That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person.
That's crazy.
Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage.
That's crazy. Good for him for
All
showing
right,
off indies
next one
here.
of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th from Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games. The first
agree,
open
Kelsey.
world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming
Oh my
as part
God.
of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right now,
watch
we've got
Ubisoft
an
Forward.
exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
Yeah, Kelsey.
A friend needs
I know
a
what we're
little
getting Kelsey for her
something
birthday.
stolen.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
We should get moving.
Yeah, that's absolutely going to be a Kelsey
I
birthday
think I
present.
spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we're showing you so far, I think is going to be, coming out, this year, Cuff Bus. I'm not quite sure, but it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to
Kelsey
smaller
is a
teams, a few weeks ago, I
diehard
had a
Star
chance
Wars
to play
fan.
through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning
This is a game I
Grease. It
cannot
chronicles
wait
the
for.
story
I
of
need this.
Alba, a woman
I
bound
need
to
this.
a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
I need this. That was like, I think, the first or second game I reviewed on the channel. I think it was literally the first. I loved it. I'm sure, Kelsey, you remember watching me because you watched me in the Discord while I was playing it. Oh, absolute chills.
Trust me, that game
God, I love
is such a true work of art.
Brisk
especially when you get into
was
some of the
a work
combat.
of art,
It is
and I'm
tons
sure
of
this
fun
is gonna
play.
be
And there's
only
much
better.
more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we've got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Yeah, utter tears.
Study the past if you would define the future.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle. But let me first do some great thing that shall be
I don't know,
told to
maybe.
men hereafter. Each of us
It very-
shall endure
seems
this
very likely.
world's life until the end.
Seems very Civ. Especially how it's going through like the ages. Nadan, welcome in. Or Nadan, I'm sorry. I need to ask you how to say that too.
Shall not
I can say it correctly every time. Welcome in.
So it shall be.
So
Oh, it shall be.
shall be.
Yep, Civ 7. Let's go. That'll be fun. 2025. Oh, Anna's good. That was a good second guess.
Hello,
It's coming to
everyone.
everything.
Summer Game Fest. On behalf of the Firaxis team, we are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and
Oh, cool.
date to PC and consoles next year. I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment, but we also have to thank you, our incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support
Yeah, that'll
of
be
this
huge.
franchise for over 30 years. We can't
Perfect.
wait
Okay,
to share
I'm glad.
more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
Stay civilized. Always. Oh, is this Wukong? I think this might be Wukong. I remember watching my dad play the early Civs. Another childhood game. 30 years, yeah. I have one more, I'm 29. One more year and then I'm 30. Yucky, you might like this one. It's my utter dream, Kelsey. Oh, it's coming August 20th. Wow, that's soon. That's so cool. Yeah, I think I watched my dad play 3 or 4. Oh. Is this the game that... This is Asgard's Wrath, isn't it? Yeah. You should review it sometime. I know you were enjoying playing it. Yeah, we have that on our MetaQuest 3.
Humans were fated to build the monoliths.
Could be.
Reaching heaven and
Or just an
returning
ad.
with a gift. Stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall. And yet hope still glimmers, even in the depths of the unknown, like mayflies. We die to live again. The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we remain standing, we stand together.
I've heard a lot of interesting things. That is, yes, July, August, September is now completely stacked. Oh my gosh, there are so many announcements happening. I'm scared for the end of the year, y'all. Game Pass. No, this is, yeah. Oh, you're right. This is the Samsung Gaming Hub.
Have any of you faced Tyranids before? Only these past 2 days. Then
Oh, is this Warhammer? Space Marine? Yeah.
the numbers are endless. I will take you all with me. Brothers, we fight! For Ultima!
I know my brother loves Warhammer. Yeah, my brother is a
welcome
huge
back to
Warhammer
Summer
fan.
Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary
Vermintide was pretty
creators
fun.
who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG.
Very
Metaphor,
repetitive, very
slated
roguelike.
to
You'd
launch
probably
this
like it.
October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino and Shikanori Shojiba.
Let's go. Just like fangirling over the directors.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game. These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
メタファーはアトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
No trailer.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us. The reality is, We oppress. We fight. A great evil flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true magic. Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them.
On guard!
You must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
How's this? Gower! No holding back!
Now you've acquired a most interesting power. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
Oh, that's so cool. Welcome in, Catcher Joe. You haven't missed too much. They've announced
Such an honor
the
to have
Wukong.
Hoshino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look.
They came
at
out
the
with
archetypes,
Neva's
such
release
stunning
date.
Visual design.
There's a Lego
Now we're going to
Horizons
jump
adventure.
into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming later this year.
Thank you, everybody.
As Batman, you face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King
Yep,
and his
Quidditch.
cultish devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
There's a new
Oh,
darkness.
duh. I always
overtaking
forget your name
Gotham,
on this,
driving
Joey.
the city mad. The only light left
Sorry. Oh.
is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon. But they're not the only ones who can use it. The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
MetaQuest 3 game.
When the bat falls, the rats rise.
A VR Batman. Let's go. Well, we could technically cover that one.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise.
Yeah, you
And
tuned in at the right
that
time.
includes me.
You missed the
Because
developer
I have
interview.
been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Ooh, this looks like super classic. Oh, I love the anime style. Yeah, that's where he's from. Yep. That's another game I watched my brother play a ton of and never played. I'm sure Joey will be. Straight into the next one. Intriguing art style. Tears of Metal. Yeah. That looks fun. For those that like that all-out warfare combat.
Test of power. I guess we'll see.
Oh.
This will be
DBZ.
where battle begins.
Into a million pieces, just like I did that earlier.
You talking about thrilling? Don't you dare! I'm not going to hell alone. You were only on a ride. Are you ready? Do it! Well, the way you slice it, there's only one way to save Earth.
Melvin, welcome in.
No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait! What? Ever forgive you for this! Now you will suffer my wrath. You are a prison boy. I will show you the true form of autonomous open. It's my turn now. Change everything. Let's do it. This is nothing. Don't think you can win. There's no way you beat this.
Oh, and they announced it for this year. Jeez, that's cool. There's a lot of announcements for release dates here. That's crazy. This year's
There
going
you
to be
go,
stacked.
Internet. We got your release
We all
date
thought
for
we had
Sparking
a
Zero, October 11th.
we
Now
all thought
step
it was
into
going to
the
be
world of Delta
a minor
Force
end of the
Hot
year, but it's
Ops, a
not.
free-to-play tactical shooter
Like
available
10
to
new
play
games
on
already
all
announced for the
platforms.
end of this year.
Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Ooh.
Team, rally up. We've got a new mission.
I'll have to get
Operation
Sparky in on
Lightning
this one.
Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very
And hi,
serious,
Melvin again.
with conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective: collect and decode the Mandelbrick located at the tourist center at the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Clean the balcony. On your mark. Balcony clear. Go, go, go! Clear the area.
It hasn't announced what it is yet.
Going in.
Oh, an extraction. Yeah, from COD. Sorry, they did. Hi, Vertical Third. Welcome in.
They're coming up!
All clear. Prepare for decoding. That's all for mission briefing. The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
Yeah, Delta Force, Hawk Ops.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
Why are they burning tires? RPG! Hold on!
All units prepared for landing. 2 teams, 1 foot. Clear. Secure and capture a team in your cabinet. Over.
Get down! Get down! Enemy attack! Air strike! Enemy vehicles coming! Vehicle under attack!
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves. For real this time.
Whoa. Oh, Melvin, you made a joke. I'm still trying to figure out the mode. Extraction from, is it? It's still going over my head. Oh, I've never played any Street Fighters, but I love this Halo Infinite mashup we're seeing more right here. Okay, this looks cute. Oh, Yes, that makes sense. I'm loving this. Oh, I love that seamless switch. Good editing. Is this like a PvP MOBA?
You're next.
Oh my gosh, it's like a fighting. Oh, that looks fun. Transformers. Smash Bros. Yeah, it kind of looked like that. That was a good estimation. Transformer. Or just mech. I think just maybe mechs. Oh, that's a good guess. This looks like some Darling in the Franxx mech status. It's really cool. The beta testing. Oh, Mecha Break. That's okay. Yeah, this one's been at the forefront of a lot of conversation in the game world lately.
Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers.
Yeah.
Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Oh, this is gonna be spooky. A fair content warning.
Times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
Oh, but then they implemented the pixel? Excuse me, what?
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
I'm with
I am
Nadan.
terrified to sleep. And I am scared to death to stay awake.
Very confused.
Don't worry, Viv.
Oh, I
If
get it.
any
No,
ghosts
I get it now.
actually show up, I'll protect you.
These are all like dreams.
Amy?
They're games
I'll
inside
save you,
games.
No matter what. Just go home, Viv. Amy!
The local police
It's all of
department
them.
asked me to help with a case. Why would they need a game designer? Should have some developer
This is
mode.
going to be groundbreaking in terms of gameplay, even if it's scary. Yeah.
Dark times await us.
What an absolute masterpiece of development. Yeah. Oh no, Melvin. I'm so sorry.
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games.
Yeah, Joey, I'm sure you would love that one for sure. Yeah, I hate horror stuff as well entirely.
So Jason,
but
tell
it's
us
a
bit
masterpiece
about,
of
why
design.
do you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here.
Not the
Thank you
dolls.
for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming.
Oh, that's a hot tip.
Anyway, horror is, to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming. It's working.
Yeah,
in
the
live
dolls are
events.
pretty much where
And
I
we
draw
wanted
the
to
line.
try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
Well, they look great. It's a really diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about.
We did Layers of Fear, which was kind of a scary masterpiece as well,
As you
but
just saw
we
from
don't
our
do it
slate,
often.
Our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's
love
a
her
horror
accent.
game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, Or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim.
Oh my God, she said murder in a farming sim.
You know, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore. And our independent development partners, they feel the same and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror. And our team has worked really hard to work with
Yeah, people are
globally
going
creative,
backwards. I
talented
love it.
partners.
We
And that means
understand
for
and
us
appreciate what games
that
were and are.
We
don't need next generation all
want
the time.
As we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. You know, we can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have there. And I know, you know,
So
we'll get into
from
when games are
depicting
coming out,
after
but
this
some of these
interview,
are
I think
coming
those were like
soon,
4
Jason,
different
right? We have a good
games.
slate
that
of
they're
we're
working
on PC and console, and
I think they were just advertising their like array of upcoming indie games.
With not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So so you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Oh, we're streaming Day of the Devs too. We got
I know
approved.
this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling off. Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on
Yeah,
Summer Game.
gaming
Thank
in
you, guys.
general is going into its art era where it's not like
now, here's
we
the
like
world
know what
premiere
our
of a
limits
brand
are in our
new
capacity of the
Power
tech,
Rangers game
and now
with a
everybody's
retro
trying
feel.
to figure out where to bounce around in the middle of that. It's amazing. It's Power Rangers. It does. It looks like the Ninja Turtle game we were playing at your guys' house just a week ago. Yes, Kelsey, it's a great time to get into gaming. You have so many options. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Rita's Rewind. Oh, sad. I need this in my life. I want to carry a deer around in a backpack and take care of it. I need this. I will carry him through the water. I don't care. No, he would be my house pet. I would not leave him in the forest. But can you pets? Oh no! Scary pig! But can you pets? I certainly hope so. Okay, he gets bigger and he helps us. That's terrifying. This has Ori vibes. His antlers glow. Darren boy, what a simple and wonderful name.
What a beautiful game, Deer and Boy, which comes from first-time developer
Super
Jason
Ori
Boudet
vibes.
in Paris, who started that project
First
alone
time.
in
And he
2020
got
during the
buff.
pandemic, and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government. And games like that are why we do this show, giving first-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
Come Deliverance 2.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
These 2 young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
Gentlemen,
Yeah, the good old days.
praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world,
All right then.
but in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again. Kiss our asses!
Is this retribution for my sins?
To the task!
Yeah, NSFW warning.
Come on!
To the fucking task.
It's coming this year too. No release date officially, but like, jeez.
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator
Oh,
Keiichiro
no.
Toyama-san. Back in
gosh.
2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent, Tokyo-based studio.
Ugh. Masterpiece, but again, spooky. Kiss our butts. Slitterhead. It does. Sounds like an insult for Slytherins in Harry Potter. Fair content warning. This is probably going to be scary and graphic. And terrifying. Ooh, Assassin's Creed type stuff? Possession? Possession. Oh, creepy. Where's the nearest exit? Yeah. Stranger Things type stuff, yeah. It sounds like a novel concept that I wrote a long time ago. Where they could use their, like, blood and bones as weapons. Not nearly as morbid, though. Don't worry. All right. Yeah. Oh no, please not the doggy. Okay, thank you. I was like, please don't show any gore related to the dog. I would be very sad. I mean, yeah, it came from the Silent Hill director, Joey. like how we just instantly switch into whatever this is.
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do. Really. Really.
That's true, Melvin.
Good. I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful
like
enough to shape the
how
world.
serious the voiceover is.
Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
But they are just being.
The guy's an idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
Beans. They're beans. Oh, yes.
They
This
made me
looks
who I am,
hilariously good.
and I will make them pay for it.
I feel like it's gonna have combat as fluid as COD and be as hilarious as it looks.
Glad you liked that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not.
Getting
right
this
here
for
in
the
Los
plot, that's
Angeles.
what I'm
Jeff
saying.
Liu, who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Leprince and Emmerich Toa.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual
Derek's
climbing
gonna love
gameplay.
this. We watch a lot of like Alex O'Hanlon stuff.
You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
There is Kelsey. That's because it's limitless. Yeah, this is like taking it to realism level. Hey, you want to know what it's like to climb a mountain? Look, now you can. Karen. Yeah, that life's intense. We've watched a lot of videos about it. Kind of crazy what they do.
I'm not
Ooh,
meant to
Stanley
be here.
Parable.
I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere.
This looks like
When all
Palia
the
graphics.
chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Wander stop.
That
Euro
was
game
Wonder
devs are
Stop, the
built
announcement of the next
incredibly.
game from Davey Redden, the
Thanks for
creator
the sub,
of the
Gifted
Stanley
Within.
Parable.
I'm
I
not
sense
sure
there's
if
a
you're
twist
with,
coming
like,
as you would expect from
history.
him and Ivy Road.
Know that
Cannot wait to play
pings
that. All right,
other
now
people
here's a look
said,
at the
but-
story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the fold, a dimension that
Ooh.
overlaps our own.
A game about going into the fold?
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna.
Oh, this one. We've
These are
seen.
incredible.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
Yeah, I've
There are
seen
no
trailers
9.
about.
Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the 9. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
This looks so good. Yes, it does. It's gonna be like an Assassin's Creed style. Not to mention it's like
The fold is a strange place.
talking about the
Found
fold.
something down there.
I love things that like explore the energetic world.
See the world together.
I finally have something.
Oh, Monster Hunter
Something I want
Stories.
to protect.
Now steal your heart. Adventure starts.
Oh, it's like an ad for the discounts. Oh, a piratey game. Black Blood.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall. Feel honored to fight a legend. greatest. Final chapter.
Oh. Well.
There is but one certainty in the cosmos. Change.
Notria, the last song. Oh, Notria, the.
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The
Interesting.
first
That was
Descendant,
final.
powered
Yes,
by
very.
Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative
That guy is
gameplay,
not getting up.
including a grappling hook mechanic. It is
Ooh, the
finally
first
set for
Descendant.
release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
Joey, we have to like co-op this with you, me, Derek, and Haley. You would probably love this too, Yucky. You're more than welcome to tag along for some game nights because it's co-op too. I know Sparky would love it too. The combat's supposed to be absolutely gorgeous. The audio work of this trailer. Okay, if that was the audio design for the trailer, I can only imagine the game. The pure synced bliss of the sound was phenomenal with the gunshots and the effects. Oh my gosh, and it's right around the corner. Yo.
That looks awesome. The first Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm and a couple of game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
I love people. I'd probably do the same thing.
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake? Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years,
would be like me
but
on a
it's
stage.
also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among Us days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games.
Okay, this girl is
Outer
like,
Sloth is our passion project.
I just want
and dream
games, guys.
for a
That's
better,
all.
more sustainable industry.
Chair dance on stage.
We are really excited and incredibly,
that's kind of what she did, though.
nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Oh my gosh, so we're going into like indie world premiere. The makers of Among Us. So those were the devs of Among Us, and now they're helping other indie players. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Hi, I'm Ian from Shape Shop.
Mars
and you
First
may already be
Logistics.
playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We are Studio Any Percent, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, or boss rush game, with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and
Mossfield
master
does
your
look amazing.
starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos,
Aw, that's so
discover new dosa
cool.
recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Hell yes. I'm telling you, that's what I want to do.
Thanks,
I
Victoria.
can't wait till
Forrest.
Pillow Fort gets big enough
Those
to
all
fund.
look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't
Project
the only
Osa
thing coming
looks
out
cool.
of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show? Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV
I actually
show.
did know.
Check out this sneak peek.
We're not dead. Oh my gosh, the amount of friends we almost lost playing Among Us. Not too literally, obviously, but it was a
Up
definitely
next,
an
we have
entire
Sonic
era.
X Shadow Generations.
Oh.
A definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now
And
it's
yes,
time
drink.
for a glimpse
I have
of
my
Shadow's
water bottle
brand new
here.
powers
I'm
and
about
gameplay
halfway
from the
through it.
standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
Have my feet on my stool. Have been readjusting and stretching. Oh, that's amazing. Digging the music.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
Yeah.
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December, too. Exciting stuff. All right. In the upcoming online survival game, Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
Derek just stole my water bottle and is filling it now. Best mod ending. Always. Dune, I can't wait for this.
One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future until it created me. But I see a narrow way, a path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
So this is going to be like the Star Wars Outlaws, so it's going to be like an open world Dune game.
More Dune
and they're going to have like
coming at Gamescom ONL
a
in
lot.
August. Now it is time to see the announcement of
I actually think
another
that's an
new
MMO.
game from a brand new development studio.
Don't quote me on that though. Brand new game from a brand new studio. All right, we got some Gundam looking style here. Yeah, it's a very clever way of doing it. Battle Aces.
To tell
is
us
the
more
name.
about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players.
We absolutely
in
love
two
the
major
accessibility.
Ways.
This
First,
is fantastic.
We want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play an RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
Thank you, David. That was fantastic. All right. Our next premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates in 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of the Finals.
If they hit that reset button, it can take us anywhere.
Oh? Oh, this is the finals. It's a new arena. That's so cool.
The Finals in Kyoto.
For anybody
All
that
right.
enjoys
Please welcome
FPSs,
multiple
Derek,
Game Awards
Sparky,
winner
and
a
I
dazzling
think
Game
Joey
Awards performer, if I do say so
has
myself.
deeply
Sam
enjoyed
Lake
it.
from Remedy.
Very fun, creative FPS. Oh. All right, this dude's a vibe. Keeps
I
looking
think
at his
that's
knife.
enough.
Yes.
Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2.
He sounds like Slashy.
Many of you have been
Has a similar
posting
accent.
your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well,
I
we
love
are
it.
excited to announce
I just love
physical
accents, actually.
deluxe editions and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow.
Wow, pre-orders for Alan
Next,
Wake 2 coming.
We promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs.
I know. Yeah, he's got a phenomenal
It contains
pronunciation.
3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios. It was a chance for us to really go out there, as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable in less than 24 hours.
Whoa.
Tomorrow. Thank you. Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
I know. The way he said it was better than I can say quirky. And he had that perfect, like, cue at the end. Oh, it
A
was
special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us
bilingual
there.
people are my
And
heroes.
yet, always familiar to us. In Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
And I will come back for you, my love.
And cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Something was different.
3 flavor characters.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta... Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes?
That's so cool.
Night Springs.
For 4 days? What? Huh. I don't think that's accurate. I think Stream Elements is wrong.
Shores, seeking mastery over death itself.
Ooh, what is this?
A cruel and beautiful.
Wait, is this Enshrouded? No.
Primal forces clash.
I'm drunk. Not like actually. I'm completely sober, I promise. But that scene looked very Enshrouded-y.
Awaken. Where heroes are forged and demons are born.
I'm curious. Oh, this is new. Okay. Like a new world experience. That is one MMO I have not touched, actually. Need to take a break.
That's right.
Yeah, if I've ever streamed for 4 days, please,
PS5,
somebody
Xbox
give me
Series
a
X and S,
UV
and
pill
PC
put
on
me to bed.
October 15th. And now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok
if you
Game
play
Rewards. And
Honkai
speaking
Star
of
Rail, go
Honkai
to
Star
TikTok.
Rail, HoYoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Why do people choose to sleep? It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. The nightmarish past will disperse and fade away like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never come.
If I didn't have to sleep, I wouldn't. 100%. Without a doubt. I'd love to be the doctor.
Why do people choose to slumber? Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
War dance? I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
Clever little character intro at the end there. Oh. Hurricane Tarker. All right, kind of got some Enshrouded vibes. Kind of got some Skyrim-y vibes. Very Skyrim-y vibes. Extreme amounts of Skyrim vibes. Ah, that's cool.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure, Dark and Darker, is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the
Curious
YouTube
to see
Theater.
how
We
that
thank you
does.
for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the
That's
release
pretty
date
cool.
for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Oh, this is the one that we saw announced at the Game Awards, but we kind of got like a look at it. But it's more of a story trailer. Yeah, I'm curious what they announced. I think Day of the Devs might have more. It's coming. Very Monster Hunter-y, that one. But not. Oh. Champion co-op, interesting. There's also been an interesting amount of co-op games. I think this is probably the most co-op I've seen. I don't want to say ever, but like, there's a lot of co-op games in this showcase. Oh, that's Hyper Lightbreaker. Oh, that looks cool.
Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know?
Oh, this is Party Animals.
Well, you's a naughty little corgi, don't you know?
Interesting story.
Well, you's a happy little corgi, don't you
We tried to play this on our Xbox and it ran so badly that we couldn't play.
Well, you's a gutsy, feisty puppy, and you know that it ain't easy, don't you know? Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a fluffy little kitty, don't you know? Well, you's a crazy party animal, don't you know? Well, all the crazy party animals, and you know the party's this
Oh my god.
Absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at M Corp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what M Corp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone in M Corp is really
I am
good.
so confused.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah!
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at M Corp. And we
I don't know, Rosalind. I'm
we'll
very
be here
confused.
a long time. Fine. Nobody panic. Nobody panic.
I know. I'm like, is this about to turn into like a horror game? The Corp website, the M Corp website. Okay, I'm so confused.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam.
Fighting
for a
and go.
new
Yeah,
look
so
at Skate
there's a
from
reason
EA.
wholesome direct and like fests like that
Hey, Jeff,
exist,
how you doing, bud?
and it's because a lot of
Oh,
this is fighting
crap.
and RPGs and
Really bad
FPSs.
stuff's happening
There's a
out
lot of
there. We're gonna need
adventure
a lot of help
stuff that's
cleaning
more
that up.
casual, but
That's bad.
definitely not very many cozy titles. Oh, Skate! Oh, they're still working on a new Skate game. Ooh! Well, that got fun. I know how much Derek loves Skate. I like how that says pre-alpha. Ooh, you could do playtesting, love.
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Power World. I mean, just look at the
you
giant
did. Okay.
depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest.
Well, they probably haven't
Now,
picked anyone,
here's
love,
the
because they
first
don't usually
major
pick
update
until playtest
announcement.
start.
A whole new island is coming.
Oh, we don't talk about Power World. Interesting.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Power World on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant
Where's
dev
Sparky?
team.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone. Since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their
Let's go
pursuit
Riot!
of what we call the
that was very
Valorant
aggressive.
moment. The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are
I like
on
how you typed Riot Games.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valor moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
What? What? What's happening?
Target down.
What is happening? That's what I think. I think that's what's about to be said. That would be huge. That would be massive.
Time for the
Let's go, Raze. Kaboom. I love playing Raze. She makes things explode.
Healing you.
Viper.
Reeling them in.
I know, right? I love their trailers.
No one can hold that breath forever.
Viper. Coming to console. Let's go. Let's go, Riot. Hell yeah. Let's go.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is
Wow.
coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
That's sick.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we
You
hope
and
to
Sparky
see you
should
soon
sign up
in
for the
limited
console
beta.
version and play
But
together.
before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game.
Love
and the
seeing
sport
that the
right along
studio
with
head
us.
is a
For the last 4 years,
female.
we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing
Yeah,
the
the Valorant
community
esports
evolve
is
as new
huge.
players bring their passion and expression to Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
Girls are good at shooting guns too. I mean, what? Riot's just next level. It's my dream to work for them, but we would have to move to California. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, she's very influential. That's why I said working at Riot's like my dream. There's multiple alumni from the LA Film School that work there. Hopefully they put a headquarters here in North Carolina. That would be juicy. I'd move back to Raleigh for a Riot job, not gonna lie. At least your brothers are there. Let's go. Let's go. That was cool. Little woman
Exciting
power
to
in
have
there.
Riot on
Love
console
it.
with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal now
Yo,
for $0
Karen just
delivery
sent us an
fees
email.
and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now here in the audience,
The
we've got a
game
guy
that literally
who is
just
normally
got showcased
co-streaming our
has an
shows,
email in our
Young
inbox.
Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's
Love
been in
it.
countless games such as Like a Dragon
That's
and
a
God
yes.
of War
I will play
Ragnarok.
Karen.
Well, next week, Young is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past. I'm in 100%. You are all banished here, deemed unfit. worthless.
Don't you dare say that. You do not deserve to be thrown away.
1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move?
I'm coming for you, Riley. Oh, yeah? Watch this. Come on. No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Welcome, Melvin.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free.
That was fantastic.
In the US, Samsung just released new
Hello, Dash.
2024
Welcome,
monitors for
by the
gaming,
way.
work, and entertainment. Scan the QR code now to get up to $300 Samsung credit when you purchase through June 17th, plus a chance to win $5,000 Samsung credit for US residents.
Summer Game Fest 2024! Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes, Chicken does look a lot like
dude.
Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new game
Friggin' the
that
community.
Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in called Squad Busters.
Every time I see this guy,
Monsters,
I
collect
can't
lots
think of anything but the
shiny things,
community.
And Chicken has a big role. That's all that matters. And here is our big ad. Squad up. I mean,
I'm sorry, I can't.
What's going on? Who are you?
Look at your phone. I'm the chicken.
Massinger, yeah.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drank right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun. Come on, get up.
I am.
Oh my! It's literally Chris Hemsworth.
Get out of the bed.
Tell me about yourself.
I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because.
And your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
Great emotionally.
Also, I pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer.
Okay,
I'm just a lumberjack.
Just don't think you're qualified to be an accountant, so. Which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations. What's the parking like?
There's more where that came from.
Oh, I hope not.
Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
Just relax your bowels, your mind.
Different story. This time I'm mistaken. Foreheading you a hardware breaking. I've been wrong.
Is that Nicolas Cage? I can't tell who that guy is.
Hey, look at these clowns.
You call this a squat?
Pathetic.
Pasta.
I know, isn't this like...
Jinx. 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 No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack?
Also, yeah. I know when actors and actresses get into like gaming commercials.
Chop some trees, would you?
Oh, you're right. Yes, I think so.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
Aye. We ain't never leaving you. Goodbye.
Here. I came from inside me.
All this for a mobile game. Ay.
Shut the door.
The amount of production quality for a mobile game is almost a little ridiculous, but it's funny.
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto. Ryozo-san.
はい、サンキュージェー。今日はですね、
Monster Hunter
モンスターハンターワイルズの、最新の映像を持ってまいりました。今回ですね、はですね、後半にですね、完全新規で、今回初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、 そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges
This is probably
immersion and
the
action.
first Monster
I hope
Hunter that's
players
going
look
to
forward
get
to playing
me
with their friends across
to,
different platforms
like,
when the game launches
play Monster
simultaneously
Hunter
in 2025
religiously.
on PlayStation 5,
Because a lot of my
Xbox Series
complaint
X
is
and
the
S,
lack of
and
how
PC.
open the world
はい、
feels
最後になり
and
ま
how it's
す
like
が、
constantly cutscenes and
8月に
switching
行われる
and like
ゲーム
it's
ズコンの
complicated to
オー
get
プニン
into
グナイト
groups
ライブ
together
こ
early
ちらの
on.
方でも新しい映
So
像を
like
持っていきますの
I'm
で
super excited
皆さん
about
楽し
this.
みにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていた
Is
だ
that
けたらと思っています。
$350,000 or $350?
Lastly, there
Because
will
if
be a new
that's, I'm
trailer for
assuming that's
Monster Hunter Wilds
$350,000.
at
and
opening night live at Gamescom
That's
in
crazy.
August.
Like
and
on
our
par
first
with-
public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
It's a, I'm gonna say the Super Bowl, but that's like 30 seconds.
Over there!
Not to mention the cost of actually making that trailer with those actors.
We need to shake them off! Follow me! Yeah! Here it comes!
There's too many of them!
Watch out for that glove! I will draw its iron! Cover me!
Yeah, see, this looks so cool. I just love how open this world looks.
If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them! As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
That's so cool.
Thank you, Ryosa-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August.
Yes.
Now, during last year's
Hunting.
PlayStation
Lots of
Showcase,
hunting.
the game
I know Joey and
Phantom
Haley,
Blade
and
Zero
we have a ton of
from
fans.
S-Game
Ooh,
wowed
Phantom
us
Blade
all
Zero.
with its
Anyway,
blazing
we have tons
fast
of fans
combat
or
and
friends that
stylish
love
art.
Monster Hunter.
Well,
so.
I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
Final game before Day of the Devs. Yeah. Yeah, come rest your head in the pillow for it after it's been chopped off by the dragon. We'll put it back on, don't worry.
How many days do I have left? 42 or 41?
The face of this is here!
Don't go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
This looks like some intense combat. that lady is fighting with feet swords. That's not fair. Ooh, there's the demo.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy.
So
and that's
Rosalind,
followed by
or
Devolver
yeah,
Direct.
Rosalind.
Now,
Okay, I'm
keep
sorry,
checking
making sure I'm saying it
summergamefest.com
correctly.
For other event streams this
This is where we're
weekend,
gonna get
and
all
we'll
our
see you
cozy
again
stuff,
live
is
this
the Day of the
August
Devs.
20th in Germany for Gamescom,
Which is super
opening
exciting
night
for me
live.
because
Thanks for
we're
watching,
streaming that as
everyone.
well, so.
Remember, Day of the Devs starts right now.
I tend to be a hopeless button masher when I first start playing a game, but I have a memory or the capacity to like memorize stuff like nobody's business. So once I commit it into memory, I can do very well at like high-paced games. I just take longer to learn them, but I have a higher capacity for them. Like Rocket League took me about 5 to 10 hours before I could start hitting like the ball consistently. And then, ooh, that's a little bit louder. And then after I hit like 40 hours, I was already starting to fly. And now I have like 80 hours in the game and I'm like diamond. So I can get very good, like I can get better than most people at games. It just takes me a good while to memorize them. I have a fantastic memory though. Once I, like, it's really funny. I have a horrendous short-term memory and that comes with our DID. So I have chronic amnesia. Oh, they start in a minute. So we get like a minute break. I'm gonna give this like minute break to everybody to just go to the bathroom, drink some water, stretch, because then there's another hour of games. So I'm gonna take that break too. Really, really fast.
I have to do the whole thing from the top.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Day of the Devs portion of the show. Day of the Devs is a nonprofit organization whose team of volunteer curators scours the globe for the best in video games for you to enjoy.
Oh, you can
With
stream,
focus
Rosalind.
on
Don't
indie
even worry
developers
about it.
who are
You can totally
lovely,
watch us
and you
later.
get to meet them today, as well as enjoy their games. And there's nothing else to worry about, so just sit back and relax and enjoy Day of the Devs, Summer Games Fest.
I freaking love the Day of the Devs mission. That's just so cool.
Oh, it's a prop.
We love Cappy Games at Day of the Devs. They've been making incredible games for 20 years up in Toronto. You might know them for games like Below.
I know,
or
Nidan,
Super
right?
Sword and Sorcery,
It's such a time to
or
be a
maybe you know
fan.
their incredible puzzle games like Grindstone and Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. Well, if you're in the latter, we're very excited to announce.
Well,
their
we're happy
next
to have
great
you.
puzzle game.
Hi, I'm Eileen from Cappy Games.
And I'm Dan, Cappy's creative director.
We're so thrilled today to be able to give you a first look at what we've been up to at the studio since releasing Grindstone. Introducing
No, that's
Battle Vision Network.
I'm very Battle Vision. I like take my time when learning things.
EVN fuses cozy, color-matching puzzle gameplay with deep turn-based tactics
Sorry,
to
I'm,
test
like, half
players in
distracted.
fast-paced online battles.
It's a 1v1 puzzle battle in the galaxy's most watched sport.
Oh, this is cute.
Battlevision Network is a spiritual successor to one of Cappy's most beloved classic games, Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. BVN reimagines Clash of Heroes puzzle combat design to center an element that we at Cappy felt was one of its most interesting facets: multiplayer.
Over several rounds, take turns launching attacks by creating color-matched formations with your units. Vertical matches create attackers. Horizontal matches create defenders.
The rapid-fire
That's so
matches
cool that
last
you guys
a
all
couple
game
nights.
together. We
BVN
have
isn't just about
a
dominating
2-year-old,
matches.
an 8-year-old,
BVN
and
teams spend
our
the season
middle will
vying
be
for the
7.
title of champion. And the player community ultimately
And
decides
they
which
love
team takes the
Minecraft,
crown.
so
Choose
it's
between
like
multiple teams, bursting with
a dream
personality
for
and
us to
characters,
share our
each
gaming
with its own playstyle and
passions
home
with our
arena.
kids.
Win a match with the Ragtags team, that win shapes the stats, outcome, and narrative events of the season for everyone.
Gameplay is simple enough to jump into, but as you rise in the ranks, you'll unlock new units, each with game-changing abilities, and discover endless new tactics and strategies.
Yeah, this looks
Charismatic
super
captains
fun
front
for
each team.
families.
Captains run the playfield with big personalities and outsized power in the form of time-turning special abilities.
When building the wild world of BVN, we weren't just
Yes,
influenced by our
let's
own
go.
Clash of Heroes.
We have the
We're also
same.
inspired by the theatricality
It's
and
fun
spectacle
because
of Eurovision.
their aunt plays as
Cappy's
well.
art team has outdone themselves with a fantastic
And their cousins,
roster
too.
of hand-drawn and hand-animated characters, fashion-forward collectible outfits.
We keep like
Television
memeing
Network
that
is a
as
live,
they get older, we're just
season-based
gonna have a
game
huge
with new
Minecraft family
twists,
world.
New characters, fresh rankings, and narrative surprises emerging every season.
We're also excited to feature a phenomenal soundtrack by our frequent collaborators, the incredible Jim Guthrie and Sam Webster.
You'll be able to play BVN on mobile, PC, and console, and we'll be announcing more details soon.
We're so thankful to Data Devs for the chance to introduce Battlevision Network. I'm grateful to our awesome partners, Netflix. Wishlist the game to join the fun.
Battlevision Network.
We're in
Our
that
next
like
title comes to us from the Game Bakers, a small studio in Montpellier, France, who claim to make games the same way they cook food, with a lot of love. Their next dish comes to us piping hot, fresh from the oven. It'll take us to dizzying heights, which quite frankly give me the heebie-jeebies. So hold on tight, making its gameplay debut today. This
we're in that
is
stage of
Can.
getting them balance and not playing too much. Oh, this is Karen again.
Hi, I'm Emric from the Game Bakers. Maybe you know us for Fury or Haven. Fury was a hack and slash and Haven an RPG, but both were games about freedom. Live free to love who you want. Today I'm presenting our next game, Cairn, the final part of our Freedom trilogy. In Cairn, you play an alpinist who's climbing a deadly mountain. You put your life at risk to reach a summit that nobody reached before. You are obsessed by this ascent, and you are climbing to free yourself from your own chains. Cairn is what we call a survival climber. You have to climb, but also survive in the mountain. The climbing is very realistic. You can climb absolutely everywhere, as long as you manage to keep your balance and stamina. If you are careless, you fall. Falling, trying again the same route,
That is
or
so
completely different
cool.
routes, trying over and over. To make it, you have to push yourself to go beyond your limits.
I love the path thing.
Each
That
wall
was
to
cool.
climb feels like an opponent, almost like a boss fight. Even though you can climb free solo, alpinism has a natural checkpoint device, pitons. But you have a limited amount, and using them at the right time is key. Eventually, reaching the top of the wall is extremely satisfying. It's freeing.
That
Thanks
is
for
so-
watching, and wishlist the game.
It really is. The shaky legs are real. I know.
A two-person team in Canada has been developing this next
Oh,
game
it's I Am
in
8-Bit.
absolute secrecy over the last 3 years. And as a fellow Canadian, I call
Oh, I
dibs
need
on
to-
introducing it. You may also
Oh.
recognize one of the
A never
developers'
before
voices from their
released.
wildly popular YouTube channel. From Nanopark Studios and I Am 8-Bit Presents, prepare yourself for, wait for it.
Hello there, my name's Brandon.
And I'm Danny, and we are here to show you our game, Pedal Runner.
Pedal Runner. Oh my gosh.
Pedal Runner is a retro-flavored slice-of-life RPG where you play as a motorcycle courier that delivers pets to people in a city called Sapphire Valley.
You get to deliver
In
pets
Sapphire
to people.
Valley, the company Hannah Pets has developed new devices called Leap Cells to power their newest generation of digital pets by using an unexpected fuel source, flowers.
So you artificially
Leap
create
cells are delivered and
pets
installed by
with flowers?
specialized couriers known
Oh my
as pedal
gosh.
runners. As a pedal runner, this installation involves planting the cell and calibrating it by performing a sequence of quick and varied mini-games.
This is so cute.
Once that calibration is complete, the new Hannah pet begins to farm.
Oh
You play
my
as Callie,
gosh.
who's a new recruit in the Pedal Runner program. So being new in town and with a bit of a shy personality, Callie does encounter a few challenges along the way. Just from the difficulty of dealing with customers or talking to people in general, to their rivalry with a fellow recruit. Fortunately, Callie is joined by their pet companion, Kira.
Kira is unique in that he's
Callie
an
and
older
Kira.
type of Hannah
Oh
Pets,
my gosh.
which is a simpler and now obsolete handheld model. So with that outdated tech, Kira has some quirks, like his battery isn't always reliable. But he's way more outgoing than Callie, and so he's great to have around when meeting new people. He's practically indispensable. The Pedal Runner program will take Callie and Kira through the 4 unique districts of Sapphire Valley. Along the way, mysterious occurrences will begin to surface, and we will encounter individuals who think that there may be more to uncover about the new Hannah Pets sensation.
So, it's got motorcycles, robots, there's flowers, there's pets. We tried to really give the story some heart to it, and we just hope you have fun playing.
And thanks for checking out Pedal Runner.
So cute. Oh, it's already available to wishlist too.
Developed in Shanghai by Polar Studio, our next game is a dystopian thriller that's as every bit Orwellian as it is Lynchian. It's a tale of temporal technologies, unimaginable body horrors, and psychedelic nightmares.
They probably just
this
added it
is
today.
Karma, the Dark World.
Yes, yeah, that's what it sounds like. A mysterious story. Ooh. That switched gears fast.
嗨，各位好，我是卡玛的 Dark World 的创意总监王永鹤。
Thank you,
我们
Rosalind. I
团
know
队
I
养
actually
工
have
作
one on
室
my
来自
phone
于
right
中国
now
上海，
too, but I did not
团队
catch
的目
some
标
of
是
the
带
very
给全
beginning.
球玩家有趣且
I
有深
started
度的
about
叙事
30
驱动
minutes
的
in.
游戏。很荣幸借此机会向各位玩家展示由我们才华横溢的月壤团队所制作的第一款游戏《卡玛 The Dark World》。
Ugh. I know so many people that love horror, and I can't ever knock it. But yes, it's always a little bit shocking when it switches gears so quickly.
这是一款第一人称叙事驱动类的心理恐怖游戏，玩家将扮演利维坦思想局的任务干
I
员
should say
丹
I
尼尔，他的主要
understand the
任务
necessity
目
of
的是
horror.
潜入嫌疑人的大脑，并调查事件的真相。玩家将在2个不同
And
的世
what a
界上
lot
进
of
行冒
people
险，去
get
体验
from
完
the
全不同的情绪
experiences.
和故事。一个是在反
I
映科
myself
邦的
have
现实
just
世界，
it's too
你
much
将了解
IRL
到扭
horror to
曲、
enjoy the
压抑、
genre.
毫无人性的社会观。
This is your final chance.
Yeah.
Please tell us your decision.
另一个是用记忆所构建的脑中世界，
Oh my
你将
goodness.
看见诡异恐怖的画面，但却包含了令人痛心的真相。在这个游戏中，作为探员，你需要坚守意志，效忠这座城市的掌控者， 利维坦公司。
Yeah, I get
但
my
直
thing
到有一
is
天，
I get
你
enough
发
of
现正
that
在调查的案件
from
发生了疯天覆地
PTSD
的
that I
变化。
don't need it
你
in my
冰冷的
games.
心
In
从
fact,
此
if I
开始
have
逐
it in
渐
my
弱
games,
化。
that actually that usually disturbs and bothers me emotionally. So I have to like avoid it for our own sake.
这就是卡玛的 Dark World， 一个你从没有体验过、带有浓厚电影风格的反乌托邦游戏。
I do
如
think
果
it
你想要
serves
了
a
解
good
更多
purpose
关于这个
to
故
raise
事的最
awareness
后的真相，
to the traumas
请
that
访问
some
我们的
people
网站 karmadarkworld.com， 我们会第一时间告知你试玩的 demo 相关时间。最后，请大家享受预告片。
This feels very Layers of Fury. Layers of Fear wasn't really all that gory.
This can't be real.
It was more just aesthetically creepy. Oh, the TV heads. They had that in Among Us. Among Us was kind of creepy, but like in a very PG way.
How do you follow up making 2 of the best indie games of all time?
I
Make
100%
50
agree
more.
with you. I
That's
think
what's happening with
grotesque
UFO
horror for the
50.
purpose of
This is
being
from
grotesque
Moss
is
Mouth,
just
who made Spelunky
that's not
and
really
Spelunky
something
2.
I
It's as if you took
understand or
the
relate
modern
to.
design sensibilities of today and went back in time and made an entire console
When
worth
it's
of
done
retro
artistically,
games.
I
And
can
it's coming
respect
so
it.
soon.
Hi, I'm Derek.
I'm John, and we're part of the team of indie developers working on UFO 50, a collection of 50 games.
You heard that correctly. That's 50 brand new games.
What? That's okay, but they're retro style. That's cool. Could be like 50 retro games. Yeah, it's true.
First and foremost, these are not mini games. Some of the games are smaller, like arcade-style games. Others are quite large, with expansive worlds to explore.
Family
Every
games
single
night.
game is a
Yeah,
complete
that's true. This would be so
opening title
fun.
screen to its ending credits.
There's a story that connects all these games too. We invented a fictional company called UFO Soft that developed these games for a fictional 80s game console. This company's history spans from 1982 to 1990, and the games get more technically advanced as the years go on.
That's
as
clever.
you explore the timeline, you'll find that some games have sequels or recurring characters.
We also thought about the limitations of the hardware. We devised a strict 32 color palette as well as audio restrictions to make you feel like you're in the world of UFO 50, no matter which game you're playing.
But one area where we didn't limit ourselves is in the game's designs.
Yeah, this is a really
we were
neat
happy
concept.
to build on modern game design and genres, and we strived to make sure that each game felt like a unique experience. Our goal isn't just to remind you of a bygone era, it's also to provide 50 fresh experiences. We like to think that UFO Soft was a company that was ahead of its time.
All of the games are unlocked from the start, so you can explore the collection in your own way. Every game's not going to be everyone's favorite, but figuring out which games you like is part of the fun. With so much variety, you're sure to find something to get lost in, whether you prefer fast-paced action games or thinky strategy games.
And we all have fond memories of going to a friend's house and browsing their game library for something to play together. So half of UFO 50's games have multiplayer, either co-op or versus.
Needless to say, UFO 50 has been in development for a long time. But today, we're very excited to finally announce a release date.
That's right, UFO 50 is coming to Steam on September 18th.
That looks really cool.
Please find our Steam page and wishlist the game so that you can be notified when it comes out.
The developer of this next game should be a pretty familiar face, so it should be no surprise what they've cooked up. But nevertheless, it's still a world premiere. So take it away, Spry Fox.
Don't Starve artwork? Like a peaceful Don't Starve. Oh my god, no in-app purchases. Yes, thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Dave Ettery, the co-founder and studio manager of Spry Fox.
And I'm Jamie Antonise, lead narrative designer of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit.
We hope you enjoyed the worldwide premiere of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit. We're really grateful to be a part of Day of the Devs alongside so many creative and inspiring developers. We started Spry Fox 14 years ago with the goal of making the world a happier place. This is the first game we're launching since we became part of Netflix. That's allowed us to focus all of our energies on making this game as delightful and meaningful as possible, and to bring it to all Netflix users without any advertisements or in-app purchases of any kind. We feel really lucky.
As you just saw, Cozy Grove Camp Spirit takes place on a haunted island where you'll assist an unusual assortment of troubled but insanely cute ghostly bears. Each bear has a unique personality and backstory that unfolds through your interactions with them. It's a spooky but heartwarming life sim game where your small daily acts of kindness advance the story.
We want Cozy Grove Camp Spirit to be a game that you can come back to at your own pace for months, if not years to come. We want it to be a game that brings you joy and relaxation whenever you need it most. And hopefully, it'll be a game with a story that sticks with you forever because the characters really make you care.
Cozy Grove Camp Spirit is launching soon, so pre-register now on your mobile app store to be the first Spirit Scout on the island. We'll see you there.
Are you a dog lover? Then you'll be super into our next title. Hell, I'm more into cats, but this game is just so cute, I can't help but be into it. Enjoy this teaser from Studio Tolima and publisher Don't Nod, featuring a puppy and their person.
Hey, hello everyone. My name is Ben. I'm the founder and creative director at Studio Tolima. We're a small indie studio based in Brussels, Belgium, and we are working on our first title, Koira. Koira is a narrative game where you wake up in a snowy forest and encounter a small puppy who got trapped. You set him free, and together you go on a beautiful adventure and set out to reach Koira's house.
A little bit of this through Twitter,
This
and it looks so
relationship
cute.
is really at the heart of our game. In Koira, you go through a musical forest, filled with sounds to discover and interact with. For example, each character and animal in the forest is voiced by a different instrument. And you can use their voice to interact with the world, to activate ancient statues, to speak to whimsical animals, and to earn the trust of the puppy. To progress through the story, you can also manipulate items and use your new companion's unique abilities. With these, you can solve puzzles, but you can also just play together. For example, by playing fetch, building snowmen, or my personal favorite, playing hide and seek. As they journey through the winter wonderland, they encounter obstacles, they share laughs, and they save other woodland creatures. But if winter is magical, it's also dangerous. And they are not alone in this forest. Mysterious hunters are lurking around and following them. Our goal with Koira
is to create a universal tale which focuses on the emotional journey. We want to create a game that is as immersive and intuitive as possible. It's a game without any text nor dialogue. The whole story is brought to life through expressive hand-drawn art, frame-by-frame animation, and a beautiful original soundtrack. Let yourself be carried away by the magical and serene atmosphere of the forest. Contemplate and play at your own pace. We can't wait to share more with you. So if you'd like to be one of the first one to hear about what we're up to and our upcoming demo, please head over to our Steam page to wishlist the game. Thanks again, and we look forward to sharing more with you.
I love a good puzzle game, especially one with a really elegant design that evolves as you play. Better yet if it's got a beautiful art style or a captivating narrative to pull you through. Well, this game has all of that. This is Arranger from indie supergroup Furniture and Mattress.
Hola, soy Nico Recabarren de Mendoza, Argentina. Hace un tiempo hice un juego de puzzles multipremiado llamado Ethereal, junto con Tommy Batista. Desde entonces hemos estado trabajando muy duro en una aventura mucho más ambiciosa, junto con nuevos amigos, David Hellman, cuyo arte expresivo seguramente recuerdes por Braid, y Nick Sander, que con su humor y creatividad probablemente te ha hecho soltar más de una risa con Carto. Con nuestra visión creativa compartida queremos traerles algo que se sienta fresco y ligero. Ojalá les guste.
I
Este
love
nuevo
listening
vistazo
to other
a Arranger,
languages.
a Role Puzzling Adventure.
In Arranger, you play as Gemma, a slightly chaotic young woman who's looking to venture out beyond the overly cozy confines of her hometown. Always been a bit of a misfit, which isn't helped by the strange way that she moves through the world. As she moves, objects on the
Soaring,
same row
hello,
or column
welcome
move
in,
with her.
lovely.
And if she gets to the edge of the gameplay grid, she loops around to the other side. We use this core set of mechanics in a wide variety of interesting ways throughout the adventure, never hesitating on any one idea for too long, to keep things feeling breezy, playful, and respectful of your time. The entire game world exists on a sprawling, interconnected grid, on which you'll find towns full of lovable weirdos to chat with and advance the story.
I know, I love the
Wilderness
braids.
spaces to navigate, full of optional puzzles and exciting mysteries. And dungeons teeming with monsters to puzzle your way past. Or through. Told through expressive comic-style cutscenes, we follow Gemma on her journey of self-discovery. Heading out beyond the walls of her town, she soon discovers a beautiful, inspiring world. But also one ruled by fear and a strange, immovable force called the Static. Can she disrupt a culture of stagnation?
No worries, Soaring. I know how busy it's been
Find
for
a
you.
place to fit into it? Find out in a new type of role puzzling game when Arranger launches on July 25th.
There's never been a bigger red herring than the developer name Cozy Game Pals, because their idea of cozy is a little twisted. Here's your world premiere first look at the very first release from Blumhouse Games.
Oh, Blumhouse is the horror, so just content warning. This is probably a spooky game.
Are you okay? Do you see anyone?
Nah, it's totally empty. I hope the board looks as creepy as I imagine. Let's go. With hands entwined and hearts aligned, we seek the realm of the undefined.
What was that?
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Amy! Oh, I've got to get out of here. Where did you go? Hello?
Getting Phasmo high school vibes here.
Just go home, Viv.
I'll save you, no matter what.
Don't worry, Viv. Everything is going to be spectacular. I'm happy here. So happy.
A few months ago, this
Brings
next
back
game
bad
appeared
memories
on the interwebs
of
out
Nikki.
nowhere. It mystified us. It seems like a novelty at first, but then you realize
Kelsey
just
and
how
I
profound
haven't
its
had a
mechanics and
Ouija board
rendering engine
experience,
are.
no, not at
From
all.
Crescent Moon Games and those dang games, this is Screenbound, a game.
Hey guys, it's Josh Precison, and I'm the game director of Screenbound. Today we'll be talking with Kyle McKeever, who's the game developer. We'll be talking about the game's mechanics, how it started, and how it's going.
Hi, my name is Kyle McKeever, and I am the developer of Screenbound. And Josh, you and I have been working together on Screenbound for a couple months now. Do you
I
wanna
saw
talk about
this.
the
This
idea
one
of how
looks so
Screenbound came to be?
cool.
So I was watching a video of
They
someone
announced this at
playing
the
a
Game Awards,
Boy,
I think, but we didn't
and
get any kind
I
of
don't know why
gameplay look.
It came to mind exactly, but just seeing the image of someone holding a device in their hand with an environment in the background and something happening on the screen made me think, how could you link this all together into a game where you're playing on the screen and you've got a 3D environment and they're both linked? It started with a little prototype of just a character holding the device, having an endless running motion and jumping at the same time as seeing it in 2D and 3D.
And then the other part of it was the controls from the prototype. They weren't set in place.
I think we were having this problem where you're exploring this world, but only facing forward, and you can move side to side, but you're only looking in front of you. So at first we're like, okay, maybe we can just do a 180 so you can at least go backwards, because we were constantly moving forward in 3D space. So we tried that. That felt a little weird. And then at that point I was like, you know what? Since most of the games out there that people are familiar with are first-person shooter games, why don't we try FPS controls? And then you implemented an FPS controller and kept the 2D essentially the same, and for some reason it just miraculously worked. So the device itself
just
that you
the way
use
you
in Screenbound
find
is
FPS,
a
it's gonna
quantum
be way
device.
better for 3D.
How that works in
Third-
the
or
context
first
of the
person.
game is that the 2D world that's presented on the screen is actually projecting an environment as a 3D world, which is also how it works in the level editor, because the level editor is 2D, and once you finish your level or you're finished working on it, it actually builds the entire 3D geometry out and creates a 3D world.
That is insanely good design. As a
Both
3D
dimensions
animator
are
and artist,
equally
this
important.
is
You
the
have
kind
to
of
be
stuff
paying
that I'm just
attention
like,
to both to get
y'all big
anywhere
brain.
in the game. Because
Like,
first
you're
of all,
nothing
the
but
enemies are
utterly
in
big
2D.
brain here.
So if you're walking along in 3D,
I
yeah,
I don't know if I would be able to handle this just with our visual
you're gonna
stuff,
see
but
some
it looks
distortion
very
effect on the
cool.
screen, and that's where like the two dimensions meet, and you're gonna get pushed
Yeah, the
back,
world
and you're gonna
creator
lose
is
some health
incredible.
from your battery bar. But immediately you're gonna realize that you can't play one or the other dimension. You have to be paying attention to both.
When I'm testing and developing, if
I
I
don't
lose
know
track
if my
of the
brain would
2D
be
side,
able to do
I'm
that.
always running into enemies. And that's how you die. The biggest risk in 3D is literally falling. It's pretty clear cut though, because everything translates fairly one-to-one. If there's like pixelated grass in the 2D world, there's going to be grass in the 3D world. Same with trees.
Yeah, all that stuff crosses over, except some of the puzzle elements or some of the things you only see in 2D or you only see in 3D, like the fan.
Yeah, you kind of solve puzzle elements more so on the 3D side, but then you
I feel like the point is to
survive
play in
threats
2D,
by focusing
but
on
then
the 2D
break the immersion and look at 3D to find some certain secrets.
And
I think if you
yeah,
only
that's pretty
stare
much it.
at
We'll talk soon.
Our next game takes what you
The
might
handheld
consider
part
a dream
would be
job
way
and
better.
adds a heap of dread. You play as a zookeeper tending to animals, except something is terribly wrong.
Uh-oh.
Developed by an international team at Clapperheads, this is Zoocosis. And I promise
It's
you've never
probably
seen giraffes
scary.
like this before.
So be careful.
You think they're cute? I don't. You've all been to the zoo, and each of you has your favorite animals. But do you know what happened here at night behind closed doors? I'm Valentin Shukin, the lead game designer of the Zoocosis game, and I invite you become a night zookeeper.
Yeah, this one is horror.
Oh, are you finally awake? Good. Get up. It's time to get to work.
I think they announced this at the Game Awards too, and we saw like this creepy mutated giraffe, and I about screeched.
You have nothing to worry about. What was that? There's something in the works that you're not ready to know about yet.
The plot of Zoocosis was written in the best traditions of the thriller and horror genres. We aim to create a dark atmosphere resembling the works of Hans Giger, Lovecraft, and Edgar Allan Poe. We achieve this through lighting placement, color correction, textures, and environmental props.
I know. Did this guy go to the zoo and get poop thrown at him by a monkey?
Here you'll be mixing medications for our animals.
Are they sick?
Well, they can be. We need to closely monitor the health of the animals. We have some quite rare specimens.
The mutation, the parasite, and the infection that's happening to these animals, it's kind of like reprogramming their biology.
Uh-huh. That was the thing I saw at the Game Awards. What's a monkey hand?
The giraffe head acting like a large anaconda, slithering with its jaw unhinged, try to bite you. The concept of the giraffe set the basis of each animal having their own unique design and their mutation.
There also will be many endings in the game. Each of the endings depend on the choices made by the player during the game. Planning out all the endings was quite challenging. We dedicated a substantial amount of time structuring the paths and dialogues into a unified framework to ensure seamless functionality.
Every zookeeper is entitled to a service car. This one's mine. If you perform well tonight, you'll get one in the morning. Is that your wife? Should I tell her you're staying here for the night? Keep in mind, I'll lock you in until morning.
No problem. Your main goal will be to save the edibles, including infected ones that have turned into mutants. Save them and save yourself.
We really hope that you will enjoy the Zoocosis releasing this summer. Wishlist it on Steam and follow us on social media.
So you're
Thank you
supposed
so
to, like,
much for the
hear
support.
the
See ya.
creepy mutations?
Why are you so jumpy?
And that's the game.
Okay, her reaction was a little bit
in
more
While
appropriate.
Waiting by Optilusion Games, waiting is always an option, but not the whole story. And that's what I like about our next title. It's more than meets the eye. See what mischief you can get up to.
Concept
while
is
waiting.
intriguing, yes.
Hi everyone, I'm
Terrifying,
Dom,
but
the founder of
intriguing.
Optilusion Games. We're a game studio based in Irvine. Today I'm thrilled to reintroduce our latest game, While Waiting.
A game about waiting and life.
While Waiting is a game about waiting for things to happen, waiting for the bus, waiting for the traffic, waiting for the line to move. Follow our main character Adam as he waits his way through the various scenarios of everyday life. Maybe you want to be a well-behaved kid and embody good old-fashioned patience. Or perhaps you want to get up to a little tomfoolery. Or maybe a lot of it.
Or maybe a lot of tomfoolery.
For people who really want to do something, you can find your own way to kill the time. We also have prepared a list of meaningless challenges to help you with it. If they're too hard or maybe not your cup of tea, that's okay. We also have a very, very helpful fidget button, specially designed for you. Just press it.
They implemented
Explore
a fidget
over
button
100
game,
hand-painted
and
levels.
that is fantastic.
Each chock full of mini games, fun little interactions, Easter eggs, and things you should definitely not try in your daily life. Don't worry about Adam though, he's a tough little guy. Get to know his family, his friends, and his victims as you follow Adam's life from birth to death with every mundane thing in between. But do remember, your goal is to wait, nothing else.
I know, right? This is fantastic.
Add to waitlist on Steam. Wishlist.
During the selection process, this next game really caught my eye. It's got cyberpunk vibes, horror vibes, ghost vibes, all the vibes. With this game, Toronto-based developer Rocket Adrift really captured something unique.
Psychroma?
Psychroma is a cyberpunk horror game. One of the concepts that we wanted to really emphasize was identity, what it means to be who you are, and how horrific it might be if that was stripped from you. The protagonist has amnesia. You don't know who you are.
The idea of losing yourself, it seems like it should be the one thing that can't be taken away from you.
We wanted to set the game into a kind of cyberpunk future.
Imagine having
we were
chronic.
really interested in the paranormal concepts
Thankfully,
and
my
the more
long-term
grounded future technology. Cyberpunk has a lot of
But we do have a
themes
lot of
that fit well with the story that we wanted to tell. The idea of what makes humans human, having your environment really impact who you are and what you're dealing with, this kind of dystopian future. That's kind of horrific in itself.
Yeah, being like this in this kind of reality would probably be intensely
In our main character,
worse.
Hayes, we also decided to make them non-binary and biracial. Part of that is what creates a rift in their ability to connect with other people. And so Psychroma was a great way for me to explore that part of myself.
I know this is
not being
horror,
black
but
enough
I
for
really
Black
like the
community and
message
obviously
it's
not
sending.
white passing. And I've never really been able to explore that or really talk about
a
that
horrendous
openly
thing.
until now, I think.
Not being able to fit into either name on people.
We
that
like to
she's
write from our own perspectives, and I feel like that's really helpful for a certain kind of player that's looking for that in their narrative-driven games. It really is amazing to see people interact with the media you made and get it. For anyone else out there that's looking to make impactful indie games, it's going to be hard, but the feeling that you get when you get that game into someone's hands, there's nothing else like it, and for me, it's way worth it.
It's so cool. Even if it's creepy.
It's time to get cozy, and this game is about as cozy as it gets, because it's about houses, just not quite in the way you'd expect.
My
By
son's
Tenant
asked
Games,
us
this is
the
building
difference,
relationships.
why some people
ส
have
วัสดีค
different
รับ
skin colors.
ชื่อธนัทปุษยางกูลครับ จาก
And
กรุงเทพมหานคร And I'm
I
here to
told
show
him, I'm
you
like, it just has to do with where
probably
your
the
ancestors
most
lived. If
stupid
your
game you'll
ancestors
see
lived
all day
in a really
today.
hot country, then they
It's
have darker
a
skin.
silly adventure
You
game
get to
where
protect
you
against
play
the
as
sun, and if you live in a
house
really cold,
on
snowy
a
country, you
date.
have lighter skin and more fat cells.
And it's called
And
Building
the next day,
Take a
my
look.
son went outside and was like, Mom, I'm going to spend a lot of time outside because I want to have dark skin because I think it's really cool. And I was like, you do you, buddy. I agree. Sorry, rant over. House dating sim.
In this game, you'll find yourself as a new arrival on the island. You'll be exploring the area, moving around just like a real house. Here's a bunch of wacky structures you can meet, like Mint, who's a friendly apartment, here to help introduce you to the others.
Yeah, that was the moment I knew racism was taught.
Or Millie, who's this tall windmill.
I mean, I knew that a long time ago, but that's the moment that like confirmed it for me.
Just step on you if you ask them nicely.
Did he just say a house will step
You'll
on me?
also find these chesters hiding around the island. They're not looking for a date. They're in a very complicated polycule, but they'll help you unlock new abilities like jumping and wave dashing. If you're looking for a break, there's a bunch of fishing spots around the island.
This
Though
one
the
is a little
local
interesting.
wildlife might not be what you expected. Oh, it looks like there's a few questions on stream. Let me take a look. Is this a dating sim? Not exactly. There's some dating elements, but the story all takes place in one day. So think of it more like a short hike, but stupid.
He just said a short hike.
Are you okay? No. Is my mother proud of me? No. Can you have sex in the game? No. But there is some plans for DLC because just like in real life, you have to pay extra for that. An unexpected adventure awaits in building
Very
relationships. Wish is now on Steam.
Ernest describing this game, yeah.
What am I doing in my life?
Last
making
summer,
a house
Day of the
about
Devs featured a
dating
little-known game that
houses.
celebrates the
Or you're
everyday
making a game
and turns
about
it
dating
into
houses.
something therapeutic.
That's
it
what you're
became an
currently doing, I feel
absolute hit, and we're oh so happy
It's a
to
funny
world
concept,
premiere their
though.
latest DLC.
It's a worthy of development project. I know a ton of people that would play the game. That's the thing.
Hello, I'm Annie. And this is Lucas. Here we are, working hard, finding stars for A Little to the Left. It's a game where you solve
Dante's
puzzles by
Inferno.
organizing household items. We think it's neat that there are different ways to arrange things. In our game, you find stars with each arrangement that you discover. And we really leaned into this idea for our new DLC, A Little to the Left, Seeing Stars. Seeing Stars is all about multiple solutions. There are 33 new levels and 5 additional bonus levels to unlock. Some levels have
I know
up to
people
5
really
different
liked
ways to
the
solve them. In
OG,
total,
so
there are
I'm sure this DLC will be.
100 stars to discover. We've introduced interactive items that fold, flap, stick, stack, smash, and bounce. We've got the classic organizational puzzles, of course, and solutions that range from easy to tricky. There's a lot to be excited about.
Okay, but
the
those,
best
like,
thing
the
of all
layering of the
might
puzzles is
just
really cool.
be more cats.
There's more.
A Little to the Left, Seeing Stars, available June 25th.
That's how I feel.
Have
Trust
you ever
me,
wanted to play a
organizing
game
our
forever?
spring showcase
In
was...
Hello Again, developed by the folks at Soup Island,
I have a whole
you'll
new
delve
respect
into ancient
for
ruins, and thanks to a strange time loop affecting the
put
island
it
you're on,
mildly.
you'll have plenty of time to explore every
We aren't
inch.
doing 35
Hello again. My name is
again.
Dwight
We're
Davis,
gonna
and I'm the
do
sole
like
developer
30
behind
and aim for
Hello
1
Again,
hour because
which is a game about being
it's
trapped
so
in the world's
overwhelming.
coziest time loop.
I'd rather do more showcases, like 4 a year with less games, than twice a year.
In Hello
with,
Again,
like,
you play as a
60
diligent
games.
postal worker who is assigned the task of delivering a package to a remote island. One shipwreck later,
And I still had
you
like
awaken
an
stranded
error
on the
where I
island
got a
and
game name
trapped
wrong
inside an
in the video,
unexplained 12-hour
and
time
I was
loop.
like smacking my head on the desk in
The 3
anger
core
and
pillars of
frustration.
Hello
I was
Again
like,
are
stupid,
exploration,
stupid,
conversation,
stupid,
and puzzle
over and
solving.
over. And I had already watched the event 3 times, and I didn't catch the
This
error.
is a dense game with lots of strange locations and phenomena, so a lot of your experience will consist of walking around and filling your journal with observations. As you explore, you'll discover that everything runs on a clock, from the weather to the tides to the ancient circuits that power the ruins littered across the island.
This looks so cute.
As you play, you'll also unearth a forgotten story about the people who populated this island thousands of years ago. Since the islanders have no idea that they're bound to a time loop, you can use your ever-expanding knowledge to help and/or manipulate them so you can reach your goals.
I appreciate you guys. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to summer because there's a lot of
in short, what happens
stuff
when
that
you
I
mix the
learned and
gameplay
want to
and
apply to
mechanics
the next
of Outer
one.
Wilds with the vibes of Animal Crossing and the small town feel of Groundhog Day? The answer is hello again, coming in 2025.
That's so cute.
So our next title, Tom the Post Girl, is a narrative adventure game
There's
by
15 more
Zurich-based
minutes,
studio
so we're
Oopsie
almost
Daisies.
done.
And aptly named, as Tom, our main character, has plenty of oopsie daisies of her own in this game. It has a twisted sense of humor and offers choices that'll leave you wondering, should I have done
and we'll
that?
actually have our art
Yeah, it's
done, so it's gonna be
If you're looking to connect
like
with
a
your
full
inner
3D
voyeur, this is the
experience.
game for you.
I know.
Hello,
I
we're the
didn't have
Oopsie
time
Daisies,
to
a small
incorporate
studio
the
from
3D
Switzerland,
into the
and we are
spring,
here to present you
which
our
is like
debut
my
title, Tom the Post Girl.
biggest downfall, but on the Post Girl, this looks super cute. No worries, Dash. Thanks for tuning in. Seriously, it's a it's a long showcase.
You discover a great deal, perhaps too much, about the locals.
You're only gonna miss like 13 minutes
Her
anyway,
approach,
so you'll
although
only have to catch up
controversial,
at the very
is
end.
highly effective, intense and obsessive stalking.
That girl had a
As you
chainsaw.
follow her, you'll witness a wide variety of scenes, each more disturbing and chaotic than the last one.
Okay, well this is creepy.
But is that really gonna stop you from continuing to do so?
Quite the opposite.
We were inspired by the Little Red Riding Hood, which you can recognize in the main protagonist, Tom. We then used her
I mean,
curiosity
I
and
just-
exaggerated it
yeah.
to the max, turning her into a stalking post girl.
We had a lot of fun creating this very strange, unique, hand-drawn environment for you to explore, and hope that you'll also enjoy stalking around in it.
We're calling to all fans of creepy cute narrative games.
If you're curious to follow the development of Tom, make sure to stalk us on social media.
And of course, wishlist the game on Steam. Bye!
Bye.
This next game is based
That was
in
extremely
Jakarta, and it's
spooky.
full of lots of
Not gonna
life
lie.
stuff. Happiness, sorrow, music. It's called After Love EP, and it's awesome.
Hello, my name is Sasha, and I am the lead narrative designer of the upcoming narrative game After Love EP. This game is about a musician in Jakarta who hears the voice of his girlfriend after her death.
Come on, Nama, get up!
It will explore the theme of love, dealing with loss and grief, and finding your
looks
true self
cute.
in the bustling city of Jakarta. This game was the golden child of my best friend, the late Fahmi Hasni, who sadly passed away in March 2022. And I know how much he loved this project, and he would want the world to listen to this story. So we are more than honored to pick up the torch and continue his legacy. Fahmi loved Jakarta very much. I'm always the introvert side of our friendship duo, and he was always the one who took me to all the wonderful places in Jakarta I used to never know about, and most of those places made it into the game. like the places where he loved ramen, or where he would get his coffee, or like where he would meet his friends.
Gosh,
or music.
my heart goes to her. I'm sure this is like
I've
the most
enjoyed
painful
exploring
thing
those places in the game, like
for her
we
to
used to do.
produce. But it's so cool that she's like doing it.
We've had
Yeah.
the pleasure of working with a
I know, right? I'm like
wonderful
half
citizen
in
from
tears
Jakarta,
just
Alfalfa.
thinking about having to
very
develop
brilliant.
this game.
Sorry, I
can
can't really
feel the
help
heart that
fangirling
she's
about them.
putting into
Like,
it.
they are so good. And Alfalfa will be making the soundtrack for Afterlife EP, including the music Rama plays in the
I thought that was my mouse staying the screen. I was like, why is there somebody left their mouse?
We are also really happy to be working with our
And
main
yeah, I would
artist,
definitely
Soyato.
love to check this one out. I'd
Soyato
bawl
has
my
been
eyes
to
out,
dive into
but-
our characters with his very distinctive art style, and also his love for the underground music scene. We don't have the release
Okay,
date
the mouse
yet, but
on
we
the
expect
screen
it
is
to
not.
be
Oh, I
released,
get it. No, because it's
August
gameplay, so it's
this year.
probably just their mouse
So,
from the game.
Please
playing.
bear with
That
us a
makes
little longer, and thank you so much for your support.
Yeah. I would definitely, yeah, that one out.
We all need a good mystery to unravel, and the team at European developer Caligram Studios aims to please with their upcoming game Phoenix Springs. In this neo-noir adventure, you'll search for your lost brother while navigating a captivating world with one of the most striking color palettes I've ever seen.
Hi, I'm Jigme Oiser, co-founder of Caligram Studio, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to our mystery adventure game, Phoenix Springs.
When I finally find him, my
Oh.
brother makes me promise not to go to the oasis.
I just
So,
learned about
of
this like a
course,
week
it's
or
where
two
I end
ago.
You play as Iris Dormer, a reporter whose search for a brother leads her to this beautiful yet eerie desert oasis named Phoenix Springs.
It is a beautiful place to explore. Life is slow. The air is clean.
Oh, that music
Secrets
shift.
are kept. But should I stop looking for answers?
We call it a modern point-and-click game. It feels like one of the classic of the 90s that we know and love, but the key difference is that you don't hold objects in your inventory. What you have instead are thoughts and concepts and ideas, like a detective pinboard, and you have to connect them with the world around you
Oh,
or
that's
mention them in
cool.
conversations in order to progress.
That's like more real to how like it
The
would
game's
work in
been
real life.
in
That's
development
really
for
cool.
7 years now. We're a small team of 3, and one of the biggest challenges was trying to crack the art style, which is a combination of 3D and traditional 2D hand-drawn animation and
Yeah.
illustration.
Because this is 3D, so they had to like design this in 3D space and then transform it. This kind of stuff
Over the
is
last year, we've been incredibly lucky to be able to
mind-boggling.
take the game on the road.
Develop.
Places like South by Southwest Sydney,
I have an all-new
the London Games
appreciation.
Festival,
I start my
or
last
IndieX in Lisbon,
year of
where
my
I won the award
bachelor's
for
degree
Best Art Direction. But really what
in
we saw,
August.
the value of
And
these events like
the
Day of the
more I
Devs,
do, the more
it's
I
not just
appreciate
being
games.
able to get the games in front of players, but really connect with other developers, especially in small teams who might be facing the same challenges you do.
I will never stop looking for answers.
The game is set to release on September the 16th, 2024 on Steam, so you know what to do. And in the meantime, on behalf of the whole team, thanks again to Day of the Devs, and we really can't wait to welcome you all into this little world that we created for you.
Very interesting colors. I don't know if I would be able to handle it visually.
Road
It's
96,
almost too flat for
Lost
a 3D
in
title
Harmony,
for me.
1111, Memories
really cool.
Retold. Developer Digix Art out of France has had a pretty prolific run, and we're so very proud to world premiere their very next game. Spoiler alert, it has a lot of water.
Ooh, finishing out with the world.
Hi everyone, we are Audition Ayub from Jigsaw.
Here is the project that we've been working on for the past 3 years since Road 96.
We are really excited to present to you our new game, Light of Tomorrow.
So get ready to be surprised and enjoy the show.
Welcome to
Pleasureland, my friend. Best place to... Wait, you look familiar. Welcome to Pleasureland, my friend. I'll introduce you to the joys of this amazing place. You okay? You're not going to die, right? Yes, the bastard!
You'll learn what it costs to steal from Obin.
I hope it's the right one.
They have the same clothes.
Wait, that's not the thief. But it was your friend who did it, right? I made the mistake. You want to talk to me? Get on your knees first. Bastard! You won't get away with it! Your friend escaped with my Ozen. And now, you'll pay for it.
That's so cool. Oh, that's cool. It's like a co-op experience where like one of you does this scenario first and how theirs
With
ends.
Our mission has always
It like
been to celebrate the
changes how
creativity,
you
diversity, and
experience the
magic
game.
of video
That's
games.
so cool.
We strive to give a voice to emerging and underrepresented talent and to connect players with developers and their games.
For more than 10 years, we've featured hundreds and hundreds of games at in-person events, and our digital showcase have been watched by tens of millions of fans globally.
Better yet, it's all been completely free. Free admission for attendees, free to watch our streams, and free for developers to participate.
It's common for developers to pay many thousands of dollars to be involved in other showcases and events.
But Day of the Devs has never charged developers to participate, and we never will.
This is only possible due to sponsorships and charitable contributions from people like you.
We want to continue doing Day of the Devs forever, but we're not going to lie, these events and shows cost a lot, and fundraising is hard.
We're so enormously grateful to everyone who has supported us all these years, but for Day of the Devs to continue, we're going to need ongoing support.
So please, if you love discovering new games and supporting emerging developers,
if you would like for us to keep on shining the spotlight on creators,
and especially if you are in a leadership position at a studio, publisher, or platform,
and have budgets that you can tap into,
then please consider donating to Day of the Devs.
Without your donations, without your sponsorship,
without your help, none of this can continue.
And remember, we're an official 501c3 nonprofit organization.
So all contributions are tax deductible.
To find out more and make a donation, head on over to dayofthedevs.com
or email sponsorships@dayofthedevs.org.
Thank you so much for your continued support.
It's so cool. Yeah, that's why like everything we do is free. Like all of our game reviews, all of our features, like we don't charge for any services except for like if you want to go.
Thank you to our generous individual contributors.
I don't know.
And
I would say for
sponsors.
if we denied your initial request, but
here's
admittedly,
a list of all the amazing companies that have supported us in 2024 so far. You could be on this list too.
if I feel like I have to be paid to play the game, I probably am not going to give it a fair review. I might be a little unbiased towards it or more biased because I got paid. I don't like the idea of getting paid to review games or like showcase them. I'm really like as we build and grow the Pillow Fort. That's really cool that like Xbox, Indie Directive, and Netflix and everything, they're already like donating and supporting these events.
Thank you so much.
Good job, PlayStation too.
Special thanks to our
There's
guy, Dose One,
another one I
beat
admittedly
interludes,
didn't know.
musical poetry.
But there was another one.
Yet again for Day of the Devs. We could
until
not make
I
this
saw the
show
beginning
as
of
bombastic
this.
and cool and vibey without your stuff, man. You're a genius. Check out
but
his stuff. Dose One. If you love this program and you want to support us, sign up for
I
our
didn't know
email
it was
blast
happening
at
and I didn't request to
dayofthedevs.org.
stream it, so I'm not
We do
going
lots of events and
to.
showcases throughout the year. And that's the
So
first
that'll
place to
be
find out
it
about
for
us.
our
Stay
stream. I'll go ahead
tuned.
and pause it here actually and then just close this out. On over, I'll just leave this full screen and we can talk for a second. I'll turn my PNG tuber back on. I won't dash out of here super fast. So that'll be the end of it for us. Yeah, I was just saying, as we build a Pillow Fort, I'm really trying to find, my goal is I don't ever want to focus on funding. I actually don't know what it's called. Sorry, Rosalind. You'll have to look it up. I know they said it at the beginning. That was 3 hours ago. So, yeah. Nadan/Blade now. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Nadan/Blade. That's how I'll identify you as you come in the stream. Hello, Nadan/Blade. You'll have to remind me once or twice because I don't know if I'll remember it. Yeah, so as we move forward, you guys will have to help me with creative ways that we can keep this going. I mean, ad revenue on YouTube is fantastic. I think that should be enough. We don't really content has always been a side thing. We have our family income, which is completely separate of this, so we don't really need the Pillow Fort to make money. And that's kind of our extra special thing. A lot of people ask us how we're doing things or why we're doing things, and the truth is we just do it because it's fun. And I am very multi-minded, as many know. So it's really just a hobby for me to keep us entertained. And I always put a lot of passion into what I do. So I've always really want to do things well. Very artistic. And then I have perfectionist problem. So as we move forward, I really want to focus on how we can highlight devs, how we can showcase really cool things, and from a mix of genres. But admittedly, you guys can get the horror dev info from the Game Awards, and those teams will probably leave horror out of it all the time, with some exception. I mean, there are some really nice takes on horror that fit more of a cozy or at least casual crew. I've never identified us as cozy and casual creators because I love Helldivers and Diablo and graphic titles. We're never any NSFW. We are demisexual, so we don't really like anything with mature adult content, and I really don't like games that over feature drugs and alcohol. I just don't think those themes are needed, at least not in my gaming experiences. So the Guerrilla Collective, I think that is the one that's after this. Yeah, so anyways, that's a little mini side rant there, but I am extremely honored to have been able to do this. I never really thought our little channel would get to co-stream something like this. And yeah, it just means a lot, especially on my birthday. It was a perfect birthday treat. Maybe they knew it was my birthday. Maybe they looked me up somehow and were like, just let her co-stream. It's her birthday. It'll be fine. Devolver Direct. There you go. That's the one. Thank you, Rosalind. A super shout out to Rosalind, who has been detailing all of these in Discord. And I'm just going to copy her thread and share it in the general forum too. She listed all of the games in Discord and the names, any info related to them, and the Steam links, and it was incredible. So thank you for that help with this, because that was something I was going to have to go pick through after the video, and now I don't. And it saved me hours of work. So thank you. Truly. And of course, a super special shout out to everybody who joined us. I cannot believe you guys stayed from start to finish. You're angels to those who joined halfway or had to step away. Yeah, it's totally okay. We are just glad that we got to chat and you got to see a couple cool games with us. It's an honor that you came to our stream to watch the event at all. So thank you. That's very special to us as well. Yeah, merry birth anniversary. Yes, thank you. Yes. Yeah, if you're on Discord and see another showcase and would like to list the game's features, yes, we all love the help. I will be doing it for Wholesome Direct. Well, the others, we have a whole list of people. There's Wholesome Direct happening tomorrow. And if you're in the Pillow Fort Discord, you're going to get pinged. If you follow our Twitter or Instagram or Threads or Facebook, you're going to get a ping with a bunch of links for creators on our server that are streaming it. We are not streaming it. This stream was already a little hard to pull off. Derek was managing the kids quite brilliantly so that I could day stream. But it's definitely a struggle for us to day stream. So this was a one-off treat. But tomorrow we will be playing Journalist while they are streaming. We have a whole lineup. I'm going to include all their links in our social posts and Discord posts. So you will not have to look hard for them. You will be able to find them directly. and they're incredible creators, so you should absolutely go check them out. But with that, we are going to hop off for the evening. We have a date with some friends, a double date with some friends to play some Diablo, and then after that, probably some Elder Scrolls Online with Kelsey and Sparky, and I think Jess promised me some Rocket League. So we have a lot of gamer dates with a lot of gamer friends tonight. So we want to hop off and get to that. So thank you guys so much for joining, and you can look forward to more game stuff for us in the future. I don't know. I suck at ending these things. So thank you guys. Have a great night.